And welcome back, you lovely humans. We are into the game. The spider has been killed. And apparently, just like it, what happened?
Relocated.
Relocated.
We
There
don't
you
kill
go.
spiders.
True. Just like at ESL One Stockholm, a fire alarm went off, and they had to get out and then get back into the thing. So I don't know what the heck is going on at these events, but yeah.
The admins did check out the situation. It was not just Team Secret pressing the button to research Primal Beast.
Okay.
They've been cleared of wrongdoing, so we
I
will
like
continue
this.
the game now.
Perfect. Love that. So 2 bounty runes apiece as everybody heads out to their respective lanes. This is the type of match that I've been waiting for, Trent. You know, we got all these tryhards. They're playing the same thing that we saw last patch. We got something different this time. We got Primal Beast. We got Quap support. We got Dawnbreaker still. I mean, that's not super interesting, but whatever. Techies is here. A bunch of cool things.
Yeah, and this match still matters for Team Secret. They need to win this if they want to absolutely guarantee uppers. Right now, there's like tiebreaker scenarios between them, Entity, and Aster, and then there's a series between Aster and Entity that matters. And, you know, just like... Oh, wait, actually, maybe it does already guarantee. Maybe I wasn't listening to the panel. But anyway...
Perfect.
It's
Love
still
that.
important to win these games.
That's right. If nothing else, the
quick
motivation.
math here. If they win this one... Yeah, no, they could still be a three-way tie. I'm not crazy. Okay,
That's
good.
right.
So, yes, win this, Team Secret, to guarantee uppers. That would be great. And, yeah, and you see the techies, too. And some people are like, Secret are just trolling. But, you know, if you don't know, because maybe some of you have been keeping an eye on it, you see this Zayats guy and that big, you know, Dota Plus level at the top. This guy loves techies. He's the original techies player in the pro scene back in the day. He paved the way for your other, you know, XinQ techies and whatnot.
That's right.
This guy was the OG.
Zayats was reported so XinQ could fly and win majors.
That's so true.
This is and the thing about it that's so interesting is resolution. They go on him. Level 2. Not often that's the strong point for the Quap, but blinks in, gets the Shadow Strike, and first blood. 23 Savage. A much better start for Talon here.
Yeah, really interesting too with the techies is like typically you used to just abuse the blast off to like secure the range creeps and everything and have these denies, but now without the ability to self deny and the fact that it's into a queen and a Dawnbreaker, it's not easy to just like get in and get out with like the blast on the wave and run away. So having to start level 1 with a sticky bomb, I don't think feels that great.
Right. Did end up getting buffed a little bit. We're still talking about techies, even though, you know, we're taking a look down here. But 3 seconds on that slow. As you see KP already throw out the uproar, trying to keep Puppy back. And Hyde will not manage to get this pull off, it looks like. But yeah, so there's a lot of interesting things to watch for in this. How this is going to end up playing out here.
Wait, what? Minefield Sign does something now? This is what happens when you have children and you don't have time to read the patch notes in between your casts in the middle of the night.
So basically, any mines that are within the sign, they're invulnerable. But that doesn't mean necessarily that they are going to not be seen. So you can still see them. You just can't deal with them.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah. Kind of cool.
Can I kill the sign?
No, I don't think so. I think the sign is just there.
Huh. All right. So it's literally like just don't go here. That is what it is now.
It's a minefield sign, man.
Yeah, it's like it's doing the real thing.
Trent,
All
don't
right,
look now.
Interesting.
But Makoto is getting a little bit worked in the mid lane.
I will not look. Got it. All right, let's go bottom. Great idea. I like this. Yeah, we're probably playing the 5 Sven, so something that people have been looking towards more and more. The support Sven been more so in the position 4 role as you want to build towards that shard, but with a ranged carry, you can see how you can make this work. Warcry is always going to be pretty valuable. It's not necessarily the best game for it this time, though. You know, like the movement speed's great, but the armor, not really amazing.
No.
As Q, ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, we saw there a second ago, too. He tried to blink away from the mines, but once they're on you, those things don't step away. So a little bit scary as 23 Savage throws some more action Rezo's way. Already has the Soul Ring done on the Dawnbreaker along with the Bracer, so a lot of physical damage if you get a bit too close. And you can see this is why you pick this hero.
Yeah.
Apparently why they keep picking this hero.
But top of the board right now, it's KP.
Let's go.
He's doing it. 2 points in trample, just bodying these waves.
No Dota
I
Plus
mean,
levels.
he just plays it by feel, you
It's
know?
natural.
Doesn't need him. It's all natural, baby. Gets the hell bear?
Ooh,
Wow, what a legend.
big plays.
Well, this is already vastly different. The only time we got to see it was versus an Undying in lane. This is a late pick Primal Beast. This is where the hero should be shining, as Zayats gets smacked on down there by Q and 23 Savage.
Very
But
dangerous.
yeah, they don't have a great support versus him. It's a melee Sven. He can't do anything. The damage output from Weaver can't really handle it right now. Nisha, that's a problem.
Couldn't get the cold snap off. Pops it, though. The turn is there. Has the blast off. Gets the invis in time, though. And that's enough to make sure that he doesn't go down. Zayat still hanging
I'm
around.
just watching patiently. I'm like, is there a play here? Like, I mean, probably puts down the sentry.
Q moves in. They have to dodge away from that little mine. Hide. I mean, 6 heroes mid. This definitely is going to favor 23 Savage up top, who now is able to, like, solo zone the Lycan out of this area for a moment.
Yeah, they're a little bit early for the old 6-minute runes here, but Hyde will stick around with the cogs and the battery assault. Not much Puppy can really do about that situation, so gonna have to hope that it's a top rune for Nisha.
Yeah, very difficult to come on in there and contest onto Hyde. And, I mean, actually, he could maybe move on in and try and do some action, but nope, it is going to be a bottom, and that is a haste picked up.
Well, at the very least, it's not very easy for Hyde to go bottom and get a kill on Chrysalis. So this haste rune probably won't amount to too much. His KP just pops the trample there. Well, then again, if you can lower him down and force a Shikuchi, but he's still level 3, so the cooldown's not so bad.
Oh! They
Oh,
got him, though, in the cogs. Yo, that was big. Doesn't have it again for a little bit here. Needs to run him down. Doesn't have another onslaught, though. But that was a nice little move. Came very close to messing up Chrysalis there.
Yeah, if he had trample, that would have been actually kind of ridiculous. But unfortunately, with solid cooldown when he tried to weaken him up now. Rezo jumped on up top there. Not enough damage, though.
I can't go for any more. So,
See that,
bottom lane.
that mine is very sticky.
Trample. Puppy gets caught, gets killed. And yeah, you can see if you are left alone, obviously Sven really good with the stun, but once it's used, there is no salvage from KP, who has phase boots done now and already level 6. Pulverize is good to go.
Okay, so for, more units traveled, more speed, quality trampling. All right, so let's see. If he pulverizes, we need to figure out, like, the max damage of this, huh? All right, well, let's see.
Didn't
not
fade out
enough
the
yet.
time lapse. Didn't have mana for it, actually. But KP is going to have it again. Doesn't have the mana yet, but we'll have stick charges.
His Soul Ring's coming out, too. So
Okay.
there is, Crystals has to be a little bit careful here. I'm sure he'll play the limit, and he'll be fine. Surely, obviously.
Right.
No one would die
Meanwhile,
to
though,
just being picked up and smacked into the ground a bunch.
Zayat's trying to get out of here, but with the cold snap, it's going to be more than enough to bring him down. Puppy comes on in, going to get caught by the cogs. Nisha has level 6 ready. LSA connects onto Q, does get caught, but not killed. So Hyde, the only one that's going to fall.
Yeah, I was hoping that Puppy's stun was on CD. Maybe he just wasn't sure about what had been spent or not, but seeing the LSA, at least tried to go for the TP home. But hey, everyone else gets out. Another Ghost Walk save there for Makoto. Arcane Rune going to get denied. Very good.
Goes in, has Pulverize ready. Doesn't have the mana, though. Already used it. It's on cooldown. TP's out. And they don't have enough damage to punish the Primal Beast. Okay.
Now, meanwhile, though, 23 Savage, he has 72 last hits. He is humongous. So this is more, again, what they're looking for compared to last game. They had a terrible start. It was like a 5K lead very early on for Team Secret, and each was absolutely dominating the mid lane on the Ember. Very different game plan on the Lina this time. He's got the freshly buffed Falcon Blade. Wants to up his potential in the earlier parts of this game. But then just thinking about going straight into that BKB for now. Not sure if he'll end up going bots maybe if the game picks up a little bit for his team, but wants to play it a little bit safer instead as Puppy just dies to the dagger between the towers.
Yeah, they got some pretty good damage onto him there. Now Nisha completely out of mana. got fully encapsulated there, and they secure another kill. So
Great ward.
6-1 start. And again, this is all before Dawnbreaker comes online. When you're left alone like this, you've got Soul Ring going, you've got the Ring of Bassi going.
KP,
Like,
he's doing the math.
maybe finds another. Pulverized out. Good damage in. And Zayat's just recovered and is dead again. Dude, they don't have the answers.
It's pretty nice. I like this. That was like, what, 700 HP he had? And that was basically all. He took 732 damage just from the Primal Beast. So Trample for 316, level 1 Onslaught for 80, and 336 from the ulti. So it's a lot of burst potential. It's kind of like a Tiny in some ways. But just the raw HP as well that he's got right now, right, on KP. Plus this farm potential of the Trample. You think about, like, if you're playing Tiny in this situation, you need to, like, Avatos, like a camp or something like that. This guy just tramples. 75 mana, the Soul Ring. He can really accelerate quickly.
Well, and you see that they're trying to go up top now. On to 23 Savage. Does have the glyph used and pressure put on. Rotation comes in from Hyde. Doesn't have level 6 yet. Resolution still in this area. Well, the tower is falling, but they know that Hyde is here. Scan is going to connect. They find the clockwork. The cogs are down. Doesn't have a way to get out. So
Ooh, tough call here. What do you want to do as Talon? Like, do you bring KP?
looking like it. Rezo, they spot him. Realize that this is a dangerous spot to be in now. Can they go for more? Onslaughts in. Finds Puppey. And looks like that's going to be who they secure for the kill.
It's one of my favorite animations that I've ever
It's
seen,
really
by
good.
the way. Just like
Yeah, it's
bashing their skull into the ground.
Sometimes you got to do it. Don't take that out of context, people, please. I'm not a violent person,
Please, please.
I promise. Well, Q does have the urn done. This is looking amazing right now for Talon.
And now a smoke up with the level 6 on Hyde. So immediately into it with that hook shot, Sonic Wave combo. Makoto, though, no urn. Because as you said, Q has this. That's kind of interesting. He's rushing the Witchblade instead.
And they just jump in and they find and kill off Nisha. Dude, they're slaying. Slay all day. They're taking another one. Puppey, you're in trouble, buddy. Gets pulled back in with the pulverize. He's going down. And another mounting pressure onto the tier 1 tower mid. We'll see if they stick it out here, but this is a 3K gold lead, 2-10.
I can't remember what other team was doing this, but I love the no urn Quaswex Invoker. I think
Right.
it's so good. Like, when you're just like playing with your teammates and you rely on them to do it, because obviously it's an incredibly good combo with Cold Snap. There's a good reason why everyone wants it. But if you can put that gold on someone else and go for this Witchblade instead and just still get all that value, like, that's insane.
True. Yeah, and can like really start scaling into this like crazy damage dealer in the mid game. Puppey burning down. Couple hits. Chrysalis thinking about going for it. Sonic Wave, no, he missed. Oh, and Puppey, he thinks he's gonna live through it. Looks like he will. Has the Tranquils coming off cooldown again in a sec.
Okay, 11 HP. Yeah, not even close, he says. Neutral items strike again, by the way. +5 all attributes, just saying. You know, this is why it's hard to be a spellcaster these days, guys.
It's true.
Free HP.
It's
Buff
kinda
Dagon.
insane. Yes.
That's
all agree on that.
inflation. It's health inflation, and we have an
Yeah.
adjusted Dagon for it. And you
I
know,
like it.
that's
a good
just
point.
that's the real world. All right.
23 Savage has this Deso done. Everybody that gets caught here is just going to die. Yep, there you go. There's one. Although now 23 Savage pulling the RTZ. Does go down to the low ground now. Does it connect? No. Can't quite find him. The Solar Guardian would have been sick, but didn't end up happening.
Oops. Well, DC there as well from Rezo. As at the same time in the mid lane, we saw a stun come up from Puppey, pushing KP back off of Nisha after a pulverize, I believe, came out on the Puppey. All right, go. He's ready to rock.
Perfect, perfect. Alan. I mean, as much as this has been, I'm sure, a very frustrating group stage for them, it's got to feel good to come on in at this, late juncture and have sort of an off-the-wall draft that ends up working really well for them.
That's what you need, right? Heading into this. Oh, the charge through. Again, nice. Got it off first, though. As long as you release before the stun, you're not going to get stopped.
Bang, bang. You know, they might not be able to make it through the playoffs, but they are going to, if this continues, potentially play spoiler to secret.
Yeah, maybe they put them in the tiebreakers. Maybe they lose the tiebreakers. Maybe Rezo never reconnects to the game again. You know?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not another alarm. That would be unfortunate.
True.
But all right, where does this game go for Secret? Let's see what's happening. They've got 3 kills. Obviously, the game's gotten a little bit chaotic, so let's use this pause time wisely to talk about game plans. So we're not just talking about every single little kill that happens this entire time. Crystallis is trying to farm it up in the bottom lane. He also has that Falcon Blade, similar to Nisha, so both of them trying to abuse a little bit of a bonus that it got. But they need to be a bit careful about just not falling too far behind right now, not losing all their towers, because Talon are just trying to run them over. They want to take away all this farming space, and Crystallis is trying to stall it a little bit. He wants Maelstrom, he wants BKB. Nisha wants BKB and then a damage item, like the Shadow Blade or something. And Zayat's really struggling to get into this game as well in the techies, because he didn't win his lane.
It's tough when that happens. Good chunk of damage, though, and turns it onto Makoto. Almost enough for the kill, but not quite. They walk together into the stun. Nisha ends up dying. Makoto hoping to escape, but there is no escape from the Weaver. Much like the spiders that haunt Trent's garage.
That's
Weaver
right.
is going to hunt you down. KP, he turned on him. Pops it, uproar, runs out. Puppy TP's away, and Hyde, the one left behind.
He wants it.
He's done. Chase, turn, Puppy in trouble. Onslaught runs through all of them. And Q comes on in, getting a mega kill streak on this position 4 Quap.
And that was the kill on Makoto as well, though, was a streak kill for Crystallis as well. So important for the game he's having. That Maelstrom's now done, and that's going to send him on his way towards that BKB. And very good BKB game when you look at Talon's heroes. Like, he is going to be looking pretty free when that BKB is out. Like, sure, there's going to be, like, the Sonic Wave and, like, the hook shots and stuff, and that is a little bit scary for the bug. But overall, I feel like he should be getting off some good time lapses once that's done.
Right. Yeah, that's the dream at the very least. If you can make that happen. Do have the shard that's coming out now for the techies, too. So we'll have the stun on the blast off.
I feel like this shard was one of the ones that had the best change when we went low, or 15 minutes.
Ulti in. Puppy dead, finding more. They get him. Pulverized, done. Zayats can't stop it. The Sonic Wave interrupts the blast off.
Nice. You can understand why he did that too, though, because if he gets in there and stops that, then he gets the time lapse off, and then maybe Crystallis has a second chance in that fight.
That would have been clutch. But instead, Talon again
on a ward.
Super solid move. The Onslaught pushes through 1-2. Kind of puts Nisha in a safer position, but Resolution, he's the one that's left behind.
Man, this vision from Hyde, by the way, just like
hell?
running around this whole game.
23 damage is crazy. He goes in, it just blows up Nisha. Holy moly.
That's a Deso stack right there. That's what that is.
Dude, I don't know if they really can go for this anymore. They buy back now on Nisha. All right, they're pissed, but I don't know if this is going to work. They find Hyde, but is that even worth it?
Ooh. The Sunstrike misses on the science.
Oh, the Onslaught getting away from the stun. It chased him the whole way down. Doesn't matter. KP's out.
Oh, look at Zayats under this ward. Come on, Q. You know you want it. Oh, he's going to salve. He's going to let him go. But yeah, the wards of this game, like so much of this, the kills onto Nisha over and over again have just been forward vision placed there by Hyde. And it's one of these things you can do on Clockwork. You just like run around, right? Like you're a very difficult hero to deal with. Career kill, though. That's going to let Makoto know, though. And that was not his BKB. Still a recipe, so it's fine.
Crystallis, can he do anything to stop this here? Turns onto Makoto, but Solar Guardian in. Crystallis tries to run. They know he's off to the side. They'll get Puppy in the end. Another Deso charge. And KP hoping to hunt. Crystallis hoping to escape. Sakuchi away, but will manage to get out of there.
9K lead now. 21-6, picking up kills everywhere, picking up farm everywhere too. KP, I gotta say, like with the strong start he had in terms of the laning stage, he's really just kept that pressure up, like playing mostly on secret side of the map, denying out spaces of farm, and You can see the effort here to try and deward some of this vision, though. Rezo just utilizing his whole army to try and force back some of these heroes and these wards getting taken down here. KP has that fresh PKB, though, so he was very bold walking up to the high ground.
Yeah, not afraid at all.
Good Observer Sentry combo here.
23 Savage finds Puppey. Trying to take the bug off of him. Hook shot. Cogs didn't get the pushback on Anisha. But KP, he's in trouble now. Laguna Blade, BKB comes out late. The punches coming through. Sonic Wave. Will it be enough to take down Rezo? It is, but on the other side, KP still getting some distance. Chrysalis is there, wants to walk high ground. No, he goes through, and he would have had the kill. Oh, that's frustrating. Puppey
He who hesitates
behind the
is lost.
tier 2. True. Damn, dude. They're slaying.
And that was with the entirety of KP being used on Zayats as well. Like, again, just ruining his game. So that's just not having a time. Like, he has been pretty absent this entire match. You're playing into a Dawnbreaker 1, which is one of the hardest lanes to play versus just as a hero itself in combination with the Queen of Pain. Now they kill Nisha again.
Damn.
3, 5, and 2. They are pissed after last game. They're like, man, that was not fun. This Ember got out of control. Let's just stop him much earlier this time.
Exactly. That's what they're doing.
23 Savage is stacking and farming their Ancients.
Yeah, that's good. You like to see that. The thing that I think is also interesting about this, right, is we talked about Zayats and the fact that this is sort of the original techies specialist, the man that made it all happen. But as we have heard many times from Slacks, this is not the same hero. This hero is very different now. And I kind of feel like so much of Zayat's power back then was like his ability to control the map. And that's not what this new techies does.
No, new Techies is just like a giant damage nuke and a lane winner, typically. That's how I see the hero, at least. So I think when you lose your lane, it's a rough one. You know, you can get a little bit of control just with the mines, you know. I think it's help a little bit with vision and stuff, but clearly not to the same level that the hero was used to before. And now 23 Savage with this age is going to feel very confident jumping into these fights. Great hook shot.
Finds
Oh,
Rezo.
no.
Oh, on the outside, but the Pulverize is there. And that is more than enough. KP, 6-0-8. This is how you got to play the Primal Beast, ladies and gents.
You'd think with those big arms, he could reach just like a little bit further, you know? It's not like he's got like the T-Rex arms there.
Oh, that's true. He is a weird-shaped body. Gotta be said.
Wow. That's just rude.
I know, I'm sorry. I mean, KP so flings his weird-shaped body through them all. And the Sonic Wave onto 3. Solar Guardian, Sunstrike, bang, bang. Finds him one time. Why not? Looks for more. Gets the bash. Finds the kill onto Zayats. And, well, the lead continues to grow. Secret, we're not ready for this. And again, this isn't like a meme game for them. They need this. This is securing upper bracket.
Yeah, this is. I don't want to deal with tiebreakers. You got to deal with tiebreakers, you know?
Actually, explicitly, this is the definition of not securing upper bracket, as we'll see the replay. Talon, just indomitable.
You can see some of the issues with the Primal Beast. That like KP was gonna charge on Anisha, but then the BKB comes out, then you're still committed, so he's like charge way off, and then he's just chasing the rest of the fight. But it's okay, because 23 Savage, he hit the back up there, gets in. That's got to be a maxed out Deso by now, and yeah, indeed it is. So Basher hitting, fully charged. Has that Aegis still. Absolutely no fear. And
dude, what are you doing? He's so bold. No! Finds Nisha, finds Zayats. Will it be enough? It doesn't quite look like it, but maybe now. Okay, Aegis down. Rezo right on top of him. KP has the Pulverize ready. Waiting for 23 Savage to come back up. Hyde, he hit that hook shot on his carry. You can't take that away from him.
Where's that courier with the Blink Dagger? It's coming.
Moving. Haunted. Hello again, Puppey. Oh my god. Dude, that Luminosity crit, that was big.
It's, 948 damage. Why is that a lot? To just smack onto someone in a millisecond there?
Dude, he's got an AC coming too. I mean, particularly because it's against a Sven, right? Like obviously Sven support, but this is a sad Sven.
Yeah, even with the shard, that's actually kind of crazy. The ice is in, the stun, the big deeps.
Oh, well, we knew that was coming. It had to.
He still got it.
Resolution. Burnin, not dying. Maybe with the flare. No, they don't have enough. And now they're in too far, and Makoto getting punched. Gets the TP away, though. 9-31. Wild game.
All right. Okay, so last time Talon was up, a very similar sort of lead versus Alliance. They kind of struggled a bit to close it up, particularly going high ground with 23 Savage. He got a little bit too close several times. He ended up dying over and over. And so, yeah, you know, dying right in that tier 2. Now, that is the power of techies these days. Again, it's this nuking, right? Like, we've seen the Thompson build, of course, like running mid, getting the E-Blade and stuff. You can do something like 2,000 damage at like level like 12 or something with an E-Blade. It's pretty absurd. So you can see that in combination with Alina from the support role as the techies, that you can still output a crazy amount of burst at a decent range. So, oh, speaking of which, though, Alina hook shot now into the grab. Oh, she was just mid drift. You know, she's sliding by on that little mana burn from the cogs. The KP just squishes her. Like,
Dude.
I definitely didn't squish those spiders.
No, definitely not. They go for more. Sunstrike will connect. Resolution forced to pop the BKB. Would have loved to be able to hang on to it, not, but it won't happen for him. And Talon, they will not be denied. Creep wave coming in. They got Forged Spirits. They got a Deso. It is time to party. Buildings about to fall.
Oh, he's in.
Oh, got him. Yo, the freaking Starbreaker blink is so sick.
The first game, professional LAN win for Primal Beast, unless someone else in the round won before him. I'll keep refreshing. KP might be able to get himself a nice little stat here, little record. The first player to do it.
What you love to see. Smoke up now. Secret on the back foot. I mean, they're not completely out of it, but it is very difficult to see them make a comeback happen at this stage. 98%. Nisha jumps forward. KP interrupts. Gets him. Nisha in trouble now. Do they have enough follow-up damage? Pops the BKB, runs away. Q still living. Oh, and the big jump through. 23 Savage right on top of Resolution. Brings him down. KP finding Zayats. Looking for more. He also is going to die. And we'll call off the onslaught as the bugs come out, but big old swap for the stun. 23 Savage, they don't manage to get him in the Q kill. It was Laguna Blade used, but still.
Do you know what's insane? I'm about to blow your mind. That was his first death.
What? Oh my god.
On support Queen of Pain. I was literally about to start praising him, so that makes sense. It was a unspoken caster curse, but
right.
I believe that Q and Hyde have just done incredible this game. Like, the wards, the vision, the hook shots every single time they've needed it. Like, catching the BKB comes out to protect them from KP, and he immediately gets in there to stop their escape in those moments with that hook shot and then cogs. Like, and in combination, like catching Rezo, he's initiated so many of these fights between his flares, his wards, and his hook shots. And then Q has just been, it's not like he's been lurking in the backline either. He's actively taking a lot of damage to these engagements and managing to just sneak away a little bit there. And it's such a hard role to play as a support Queen of Pain. That for this to be his first death is actually ridiculous.
You know, Trent, I want to sort of keep updated with all the things that are happening. And I'm looking at the other situations. Given where we're currently at, we are on the way to that tiebreaker scenario that everybody talked about. Because Entity is close to 2-0ing Aster. We're still in this game where Secret would go up 1 as well. And we would have that 3-way tiebreaker potentially. Got to keep our eyes on it, but unless Secret can pull this back, it is going to come down to the wire here.
3-way tiebreaker for upper bracket. Uh-oh. All right, well, you know, they still have their what, 2 lanes? It's doable.
Move in, Puppy. He's gone. KP, they're chasing. Everybody's into trouble, and Hyde from downtown finds the catch. 23 Savage, the big old punch, and Q comes in for the Sonic Wave finish. Techies is gone. Resolution and Chrysalis, the last 2 standing. They take down the Dawnbreaker, but can they take down anybody else? KP, he's just trying to run away. They got bugs on him. Chrysalis chased. Q coming in, trying to clean up. The tornado lifts up onto both Makoto from up on the high ground, but there is no extra mana. Wait, he's chasing. Dude, Makoto, you're crazy. Get out of there.
All right, relax. He still has BKB, so, you know, he's feeling that confidence, considering a Scythe next. Man, Scythe is actually putting out so much damage, though, in such a small window. Like, he did as much damage as the Weaver did in that fight, and it was just all in an instant. You can see the fear of coming high ground, and again, you know, it's 23 Savage. He's the one who's been struggling a little bit, though.
That's the danger. Man, I
Ella
can't believe
stayed into a blast off.
you were talking about Q and how good like he's been, and I'm just seeing it here, right? Like he's so freaking farmed. He's almost
Yeah, it's
ahead
actually-
of Nisha.
It's pretty ridiculous, this match.
Dude, why didn't they pick this earlier? Like, why didn't we see this from Talon earlier in the tournament? What the hell's happening?
There's some special stuff here, I think. I mean, number one, I do think that because they're a Dawnbreaker team, they can make this happen. Because I think it's really important that you obviously make the lane very strong for this campaign support to work.
Okay.
And then you also need a lot of other stuff. Like this idea of using the urn with the Invoker. Like she essentially is like the Invoker's little helper. And so she gets involved in the kills. It's the Invoker's getting more damage than usual because he gets to rush the Wishblade instead of having to go for the urn, and so you're just like working in tandem with that. Plus, you need an offlaner that also wants to just fight the whole time and has a great lane to start. So like the stars all fully aligned for this to work.
Poor puppy. And the stars continue to align as they will find another quick pick. Unfortunately for Talon, no immediate Roche spawn, but it might actually end up working out better for them because they immediately smoke and are going to try and find people across the map. They spot Nisha. Hide, he's ready.
Oh, Heen,
Get
go pull the
out of
fire
there.
alarm.
Nisha.
Heen, quick, run.
The fire alarm, they need it stat. It won't happen though. Nisha's going down. Holy moly.
You know, we praise the turnaround from Talon. A lot of that coming down to just shutting down Nisha. You know, just completely different game from him. A totally different role. He was kind of like a hard carry in this sense, but then they also have a Weaver as well. So you have like this double long range right click that you were looking to play around between with the Sven 5 like getting in first. Like this was going to be a hard draft to make work, I think, from Secret if your lanes went this poorly. And Rezo will escape though. KP not able to blink grab in time. That was close.
That was very close. I mean, they're doing about as good of a job as you could hope for on Secret to just keep these lanes pushed out. And if you look at a lot of those recent deaths, like you're talking about, it's Puppy. He is 0-14. Dude, what if this is the max play? What if he is going to go for the Malk Award?
And secure upper bracket all at once?
No, that would be legendary.
He needs a few more accolades, you know?
Yeah.
Doesn't have enough on this guy.
Oh, Zayats? Not big enough. Oh,
how did he not get that?
That was close.
I actually thought he was getting rushed for sure. That was so much damage.
Wasn't quite enough. Damn, dude.
A little unfortunate there. Does have a buyback, though. Also just going to be back in 30 seconds anyway, so not a big deal.
They are going to have Boots of Bearing for Sven, which could be kind of nice with all the summons that Rezo's got. He's trying to get into the AC to match the timing that Dawnbreaker has. Is down bottom.
Nice.
They find and kill Chrysalis. Well played by
Scythe
Talon.
reveal. Yeah, he's been working on that for a while, and then gets the Roche right into the Scythe as well, and the quick pick, though. So that's your one. But, I mean, Chrysalis kind of has to keep playing this game, unfortunately, where he continuously pushes out these side lanes. So going to be a very frustrating match for him, I'm sure.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
11-44. And they roll on in. I thought they might be going in there. Talon did, but doesn't look like they're going to go for the full combo. Instead, trying to take the more safe route, have that Aegis ready. Nisha.
He thought about it. He canceled. Blast off. Oh, he's jetpacking.
Oh, they hit him. Dude, he blasts off. Finds him. KP's already popped the BKB. Couldn't get it onto Nisha, but they already bring down 3, and the buybacks come in mass. Talon, they back away.
How about that 4-staff angle from Hyde? Like the up
really
the cliff, push down to the other side of the tree. That could not have been any better as Rezo just has to go on the run here with the BKB. Hobbling away is the ancient frostbitten golem of the time warp aura.
Yeah.
Look at him hobble. That's what the spider looked like when it was running around my house. That kind of
Sounds
hobble,
strange.
you know? Very monstrous.
Speaking of hobbling. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nope, never mind. Hyde is dead, but Puppy too. Makoto, BKB walks away. Chrysalis wants to clean up. He cannot afford to die here on the Weaver. They chase him down. No,
run.
quite getting range, but with 3 already dead, GG is called. They're done. Secrets had enough, and with that, Talon secure the 1-1 against one of the top teams. Holy moly, they did it.
It's bittersweet. It's a Pyrrhic victory, as it were. You know, they got the win, but unfortunately, it won't send them any further here in the tournament. But hey, you know, it's that time of the year. TI's coming up.